Good evening, bipeds. Hey, Stephen Sashin, co-founder and chief barefoot officer here at Xero Shoes. And this is just a live video, although if you're not watching it live, don't worry, I'll say something about that in a second, about something super important. Basically, it's about the biggest barefoot shoe sale ever. Between now and October 22nd, all Xero shoes, every one of our casual and performance shoes, boots, and sandals is on sale between 10 and 70% off. Plus, we are giving away 15 $100 xeroshoes.com gift certificates because it's our 15th anniversary. So that's how we are celebrating. Now, like I mentioned, this is a live event. So if you have any questions about the sale, feel free to type them in and I will respond to them below, or I'll respond to them in real time. I'll see them over there on my screen. And if you're not watching this live, you can still put in your questions and somebody from our customer happiness team will get back to you as soon as humanly possible with an answer. And so again, Magnus just says, just ordered my first pair. Happy to hear that. So you can see this is a live thing. And what else can I say? Biggest thing is this sale has been bigger than anything we've ever done. We keep trying to prepare for how big things are going to be moving forward. And then we are shocked every time that things are bigger than ever. And like I said, we're already starting off with the biggest sale for barefoot shoes ever because we are putting everything from 10 to 70% off. The point of saying that is simply this: don't wait until the very end. Prices are not going to get lower. This is the lowest they've ever been on many products. You'll never see them lower, certainly not by the end of the year, and probably not ever on many of these products. And the point is that we're already finding out that some people are discovering that we're running out of some sizes, some colors, and maybe we might even run out of some styles. We've had a couple of people put things in their shopping cart, say, I'm going to come back the next day, and then that product that they were looking for is sold out. So don't put yourself in that position. By the way, in terms of that, regarding that $100 xeroshoes.com gift certificate, the way you register for that, the way you qualify for that is when you go to xeroshoes.com/biggest sale. Now, I should have said that at the beginning. That's how you find out everything I'm talking about here. When you go there, you'll find our sweepstakes app. It's a little thing somewhere on the page, depending on your advice. And there's different actions you can take. Different actions give you a different number of entries in the sweepstakes. The more entries you get, the better your chances of winning. Many of those things you can do every day. So come back and vote often. And do not wait until the end, or don't wait to see if you won before you pick up something during the sale, because we don't announce the winners until after the sale ends. But that's okay, because if you do win something after you bought something, we can apply your winnings to whatever you bought. Or, of course, you can use your winnings to get something else for yourself, or something for somebody you know or love, or something for somebody you would like to have know and love you because you just gave them the most comfy, wonderful shoes you can possibly get. So a couple questions came in. Peter says, approximately how long will it take to deliver my shoes to Canada? Unfortunately, Peter, I have no idea. I don't store that kind of info in my head. You can drop an email to our customer happiness team and they will give you an answer for that. Bleka, no sale in Europe. Very strange. Not strange. Actually, the reason why is that simply in Europe, we're already low on inventory. And so we're not doing a massive sale that would reduce inventory. Basically, the reason we're doing this is that we are bringing in a whole bunch of new products into the US, Europe as well. There they have room. Here we were running out of room. So that's one of the biggest reasons we're doing that. For some of the products that are like super, super discounted, 60, 70%, it might be less expensive actually just to get them here and deal with shipping, et cetera, to Europe. But yeah, same thing with xeroshoes.co.uk. We're not doing this sale there either, simply because we don't have enough inventory to justify doing that. Mike, can we prepare to see new shoes and boots coming out soon, specifically more casual shoes and boots? Yes, you can prepare. No, I can't show you anything about it because I'm not anywhere near where we have those things. And besides, the product team would get very upset if I showed you those. But we do have some unbelievably cool things coming out for the spring of 25. And that's the stuff we're bringing in starting, oh gosh, within a couple of weeks, actually. And that's what we're preparing for. That's why we're doing this big sale. Bloom OF, when will the Speed Force 1 be back in stock? We are not bringing the original Speed Force back. We've replaced that with the Speed Force 2. And frankly, the response to the second version, the new design, which is the shoe I wear every day, has been so much greater than it was for the original that we're not bringing it back. The only difference, I mean, the upper is different, but it's the exact same sole. Everything, the construction is the same, just slightly different design, which was a little polarizing, to be honest. Some people thought it was a little bowling shoe-ish. Other people loved it. Frankly, I loved it because that design, well, first of all, I helped design it. And secondly, that design is like a 400-year-old idea where you have the panel on the outside of your foot, the inside of your foot, the tongue becomes the sole, becomes the heel. It was super, super cool. You can build it in 5 minutes with a sewing machine. And we just turned that into the lightest, most barefoot shoe that we make. And the shoe that I wear as a competitive sprinter, not only when I'm warming up, but when I actually race. Let's see, Mike, can't wait to see them. You and me both, man. I mean, I'm seeing the samples. I can't wait till they're actually here. So once again, you don't need to listen to anything I'm saying here. You can just go to xeroshoes.com/biggest sale and find out about how every one of our shoes, boots and sandals are on sale from 10 to 70% off. Now, really quick, if you don't know why people call Xero shoes life-changing, let me show you really quickly. So actually, I'm going to say something really quickly, then I'll show you. The gist is this: we're here to let your body do what it's made to do, to improve your body by giving you comfort, of course, but also improve performance and health. How do we do that? Well, it starts with your feet. It's amazing. People go to the gym and they work on everything from the ankles up, but they never work on the stuff from the ankles down, which supports everything from the ankles up. So how do you support that? Well, let me ask you a weird question. Is weaker better than stronger? Trick question. I know you're going to say, no, why'd you even ask that stupid question? Well, because if you want to like make your arm weaker, what do? You put it in a cast, you don't use it. Same thing happens with your foot if you put it in a shoe that doesn't let your foot bend and flex and move like that one, because you have a quarter of the bones and joints of your entire body in your feet and ankles. And so if they're not moving, they get weaker. Weaker is not better, because you need that strength and that mobility for balance, agility, and mobility. And so first things first, you want to be able to move your, what's the word I'm looking for? All those phalanges. You need to be able to move all those things in your feet. Secondly, you have more nerve endings in the sole of your feet than anywhere but your fingertips and lips. That's so your brain can feel what you're stepping on or in, so it can tell your body how to move effectively over whatever terrain you're on, starting by using your feet properly. So here we're trying to give you something that lets your feet do their job so the rest of your body can do its job. Because if your feet can't do their job, then all that function about balance, agility, mobility, sensation tries unsuccessfully to move upstream into your ankle, your knee, your hip, and your back, and can cause all these problems. So we want to let your feet do their job. How do we do it? First, why no Speed Force in Europe? It's coming. I don't have an answer for that, unfortunately, because it's not in my brain, but there was some decision why that didn't happen. And, or maybe we sold out. I don't remember which, but you can drop an email to our customer happiness team, support@xeroshoes.eu if you're in the EU, and they will tell you. When can we expect the next sale? Not for the foreseeable future. We're not planning anything like that at the moment, because this one is huge. But if they're out of stock now, make sure you put your name for when they come back in stock, because if that's happening soon, we can help you out there. All right, let me show you what makes Xero Shoes special. And since we talked about the Speed Force, I'm going to use the Speed Force. First things first, wider foot-shaped toe box. Your toes don't get squeezed together like they do in most typical shoes. Your toes can spread a little, and they can help you with balance and agility. I mean, you don't do push-ups like this. You do push-ups like this. Better for strength and force production, better for balance. They're low to the ground for balance and agility. We don't elevate your heel like most shoes do, because that messes with your posture. Then you have to lean back slightly, but that little bit puts strain on your ankles, your knees, your hips, your back, whichever is the weakest link in the chain. Xero shoes are super, super flexible. Obviously, your foot doesn't do this, but the point is your foot can do everything it's made to do. That's really important. We don't have a thing called toe spring, which means you can't flatten your foot out. Like this shoe, this does not flatten, because that puts strain on the tendons in your foot. And what else can I say? Oh, if you want more or less barefoot feel or protection, oh, this one doesn't have, someone took it out. Normally there's an insert in there. Hold on, let me find one so I can easily get to. All of our shoes have a removable 2.5 to 3 millimeter insole or sock liner. So if you want more protection, keep it in. If you want a more barefoot feel, pull it right out. And our soles are designed to give you traction and protection, of course, but also that ground feeling that your brain needs to know how to move your body effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably. And they're also durable. They're backed with our 5,000-mile sole warranty. We do that because the best thing we can do for the environment is keep things out of landfills longer. And that's how we've done that. We designed the rubber in our shoes as our Feel True rubber to be extra durable, but still flexible and give you great grip and traction. Oh, and they're crazy lightweight compared to other shoes that are similar. We've had people go home and, normally they have a no shoe house and they forget to take their shoes off. We've actually had some people who went to bed still wearing their Xero shoes because they forgot they had them on. So that's what we're doing with a complete line of over 60 styles of casual and performance shoes, boots, and sandals. So that's the info if you don't know what we're up to. But more importantly, go to xeroshoes.com/biggest sale so you can see all the stuff that's on sale between 10 and 70% off between now and October 22nd. Those things that are highly discounted, they're the ones that might go quickly. So grab them when you can. We're not restocking during the sale, so don't wait to see if something shows up. If it's not there, it ain't there. What else can I say? Don't forget to register for that one of those 15 $100 xeroshoes.com gift certificates, because when you go to that website, xeroshoes.com/biggest sale, you'll find our sweepstakes app. And in that app, there's different actions you can take to get entries into the sweepstakes. The more entries you get, the better your chances of winning. You can do some of these things every day. So come back often and register and get more entries. And like I mentioned earlier, don't wait to see if you won before you pick something up, because we don't announce the winners till after the sale ends on October 22nd. But it's okay, because if you buy something and then you win, we can apply your winnings to what you bought. Or, of course, you can use your winnings to get something else for you or someone you know or love. Or, as I love to say, someone that you might want to have know and love you, because you just bought them an awesome, cool pair of shoes that can improve, well, first of all, give them comfort, and then, help with performance and health as well. Okay. Hey, no more questions. So I'm not going to stick around for very long, because what else can I say other than biggest barefoot shoe sale ever? Go to xeroshoes.com/biggest sale. So let's just do a going once, going twice. If you have a question, now's your chance. I will grab it and answer it. Otherwise, I will give you your Sunday evening back. That's when we're recording this, or your whatever other time you're watching this if you're not watching this live. Because again, everything I need to tell you is at that site or at that page on our site. And don't forget to look at the reviews that people have been leaving about these products, because we are, every product we made, we're super, super proud of everything, including the stuff that we just released, oh gosh, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, that some of those are, like blown out the door as well. So nothing else is coming in. All right. Then I'm going to wrap it up and just say, in addition to, thank you for, and take advantage of the sale. Wait, let me back up. In addition to saying, take advantage of the sale, let me just say, thank you. Because everybody here at the Xero Shoes team could not be more grateful that you've let us into your life to help you with, again, shoes that are either super, super comfy or helping you do things you haven't done in years, or maybe things you never even thought to do before. When my wife, Lena, and I started this company 15 years ago, we never imagined that we would have helped almost 2 million people discover the fun and benefits of natural movement in a pair of Xero shoes. And whether you're new to Xero shoes, or if you've been with us for a while, we can't wait to hear what happens when you pick up a pair during this unbelievable sale and slip them on your feet and go out and have fun